Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well. So, here we go, here's the situation. European Commission plans reparations loan to Ukraine using frozen Russian assets. European Union has a plan to use frozen Russian assets to fund Ukraine. So they're really desperate. They are looking for money very desperately, and they know the Ukrainians will run out of money soon. So I think they will steal these frozen assets, because we need to, just tell it straightforwardly. It's not about any loans. It's not about, just the creative accountments and, just the sending money and telling people that everything is okay. It's not. It's just the stealing money by the law. And another very interesting issue here is Belgium urges Europe to drop plan for frozen Russian assets to aid Ukraine, because the Belgian government, they know exactly what it means. It means that, they're afraid if the Russians will claim about this money, Belgium, will have a massive problem. And now, the German Chancellor and the Berlin offering and trying to convince Brussels that, look, it will be sort of a loan, and we back this money and dividing for each country in Europe. So for instance, we have more than 20 countries in European Union, so each of them will support, and in trouble they will pay a couple of billions of euro or dollars. And of course they are not explaining to people from what is the source of money that each government take it, where this money come from. And this is how it works. They can easily steal money which don't belong to them, and funding the completely corrupted Ukraine. And how it ends, how it works, in my opinion, it's just a matter of time that we can see so-called false flag operation. Ukraine is on the verge of collapsing. It's a matter of time. They know it, and they will do everything what they can to drag in some countries to war. And I'm afraid we will see this situation. Also, we need to understand that even if European Union will send some money to Ukraine, it doesn't work like, the money is one thing, but, the buying military stuff, physically, the delivering on site, it's completely different thing. It's not like, let's say Ukraine will get this money on Monday. It doesn't work that it means that, next week on Friday, they will get this military stuff. It will last months. But there is still a war. And the Ukrainians and the NATO know that on battlefield, they don't have a chance against the Russians. And now European Union is so desperate, and they are looking for money, and because they don't have, just the any funding from their budget. They're facing internal problems massively, and it is what it is. So I think we'll see this situation is getting worse and worse, and it's just a matter of time that one day we see escalation of this war. Also, I think it's important to mention that Mr. Trump and the US administration, it looks like they, just they withdraw from this mess, and they will leave Europe, just alone. And Mr. Trump will, just say later on, look, you need to deal with that, right? We tried to do our best. We had a proposal for peace, but you refuse it, right? And it's very clever way that the Americans, just wants to deal with that. I would say, as usual, it's not surprising, to me. They all the time, like, their approach is selling military stuff, avoiding at the beginning, just actively puts, just the boots on the ground, actively getting involved, and then, just they will be watching. They will be watching, and just when a good time for them arrives, they will be, just propose, just another peace talk, or maybe in some degree they will getting involved. But now European Union, just is alone with all this situation, and they know the Russians, just winning on the battlefield, and there is not much they can do apart from, sending some NATO troops. We will see. I think this is what we will see soon, because after this corruption scandal in Ukraine, the position of Mr. Zelensky is weaker, and the policymakers in Europe, they know they cannot admit to people, to society, this whole project is falling apart. They cannot, and they do everything, just to try to save it, right? But I don't see it. I don't see it. There is no chance. There is no chance that we see some kind of good solution for Ukraine and also for European Union. European Union needs money, Ukraine needs money, and it looks like the Americans are preparing for so-called military strike operation in Venezuela. So, yeah, winter will be pretty interesting, and we'll see. We'll see. Apart from that, silver and gold prices are still looks solid, and silver is above $58, gold is above $4,200, and I have also information from the Ireland. Consumers warned over prices as inflation could stay elevated for months. So this is what they have for us. So, just they officially say, they're saying that inflation will be higher, and for us, for you, for me, it's more distraction, more wars, and more funding, just the corrupted leaders Even it's not only the Ukraine. We have a story from European Union itself. Federica Mogherini resigns from College of Europe amid corruption inquiry. So, as you see, they try to convince us that the CBDC, digital money, euro, it's good because it will prevent money laundering. But what they doing? They are doing exactly what they are telling us. They are corrupted. They are, just laundering money, and for you, for me, it's like the more inflation. So, folks, maybe it's good to double check how silver works, how gold works. Maybe it's good to, just park some money in physical metals, because inflation will not go away. No chance at all. No chance at all, right? It's not financial advice, but I know gold and silver works. It's a hedge against inflation. So try to, just defend your purchasing power of your money, because fiat money is worthless. And, all these policymakers, all these bankers, they know the amount of debt in Europe, in the US, is completely unsustainable. Therefore, they, the funding so easily corrupted state in Ukraine. Therefore, they stealing money, they are corrupted themselves. This is how it works. Everything is about money. They don't care about people who are dying in Ukraine. Absolutely. It's just a game, political game, right? So, and remember, no one is coming to save you. No government, no bankers, no people from big banks. And it's time to look after yourself, because even they mention, inflation will be higher, and we'll see, the prices, all of goods and services will skyrocketing. Yeah. So take care and God bless.